Yo, welcome to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 17. Here we are again to bring you the AMVs, the anime, movies, and video games that we've seen throughout the week. There's a lot of stuff that dropped this week. Pokemon Day happened. Obviously, we had the IGN Fan Fest.
Obviously.
We had, obviously, we had just announcements on announcements on announcements. We're not going to talk about every single thing that was announced.
Yeah,
We're
because
going to
most of it was not for us. I mean,
no, no.
it might be
It's just
for
new
us. It's
stuff.
just,
New
yeah.
stuff we haven't checked out or we haven't seen. But we probably will end up going back and seeing everything. Obviously, ingesting all the nerdiness and stuff of movies, video games, and again, anime that have been released. Because movies have been shown, movie posters have been shown for things. There's a lot of stuff going on. So this podcast is filled with topics, and I do want to let everyone know, and you watching, thank you so much for your support. That we've been steadily getting a little bit more people on here. Hello, hi. So I did want to say that at 200 subscribers, we are going to do a Bean Boozled episode, and what that means is that we are going to buy a box of Bean Boozled, and we are going to split them in half, and then we're going to figure out how many we have, and then every essentially minute or so, we're just going to both pop one in. And see what it is and see what it's like. So that whole episode is going to be popping in jelly beans and going through it. Hopefully, I get all the good ones because that'd be really hilarious watching you vomit or so forth because they're disgusting. But that is going to be one of our stretch goals. So let your friends, family, grandma know of the Nerds of the Core. Also, I'm Juan only, and that's Scorpion.
Yeah, you didn't do the.
I didn't do it either.
restrictions?
But that's because I was going into the rest of
The whole
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
So for starters, Konosuba is going to be receiving a fourth season.
Nice.
I'm excited for it.
Cool.
I still need to watch season 3.
Yes, but you're excited. There's more of it.
Yes.
Can that anime end? Do you like not can the anime end already? No, like can you see it ending for that anime?
I mean, yeah, it's because the main character just wants to go back home.
Yeah,
but that's his goal.
He's in a coma.
No, he died.
He died.
Yeah.
So he wants to go back home to a death.
Well, I mean, I think.
Or do you think he doesn't know?
No, no.
That's what she said though. Like
no, you saw it. No. She showed him. She was like, "Yeah, you died, and then you pissed your pants."
Yeah, that was funny.
It's like, "Yeah, you peed your pants thinking it was a car, but it was actually a tractor."
Mhm.
And like the girl would have been fine. And then your parents were so embarrassed they didn't even go to your funeral.
Dang,
I don't know if that was true.
That's rough, buddy.
But,
That's rough.
but yeah, season 4. So I'm
Mhm.
excited. I still didn't watch season 3, and then the movie was pretty great too.
Oh, I didn't know there was a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It's the one where is that lady? I'm pretty sure you've seen the clips of it.
Maybe.
Yeah, where she was like, "I'm gonna take you," and he like accepts it.
I thought that happened in the show too. Or was that the movie?
That was the movie.
Oh, okay. So I walked in with you watching the movie because I remember that scene.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right then.
And
Hey.
and then he was like, "I feel something poking." It's like, "Yeah, it's because I'm a man." It's like, "Oh no!"
That's awesome. That's
A year ago today. It's been a year since
Dragon Ball.
Akira Toriyama. Yeah, was passing.
Yeah.
Since
The only reason I know that was because Daima was scheduled. That last episode was
scheduled to be the final
anniversary
episode before the anniversary.
The anniversary of his
Akira
death.
Toriyama.
Yes, because it is his final work.
Mhm.
Like they timed it perfectly. Week after week to be able to do this, no hiatus, and to be able to come back after a year is crazy.
I was like, dang. And
Yeah. Rest in
also,
peace, goat.
a lot of people were saying that the Daima was for 40th anniversary.
Mhm.
But one of the showrunners or writers, producers,
Mhm.
had said like, no, this is not for the 40th anniversary.
Mhm.
So apparently they're saying that there's another project that's his final work will be released sometime later.
Oh, so Daima isn't the final work?
No, because everybody was saying that Daima is the 40th anniversary project that he was working on for Dragon Ball, but
Yes.
but it wasn't, because the showrunner said that it's not the case.
That's interesting because if he said that was, but he died, and this became his like anniversary death show, how was he working on a nut? So he's working at two things at once?
Probably. So maybe that's the whole like. The person was like, "Oh, there's like the decade thing."
Decades,
yeah.
No,
might have
it
had
honestly
something like,
could've been.
"Oh, this is something to start on the 40th anniversary of it."
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, does that mean another project, as in like not Super Season 3, or is this going to be another spin-off Dragon Ball series?
Season 3. It's like it's season 2.
Season 2?
We haven't gotten season 2 of Super yet.
Man, season. Oh, I guess because I think of arcs, which doesn't make sense even if I say that. But man, that whole thing was one season. That like Goku Black, all the tournaments, all that. Dang, that was long. How many episodes was that?
It didn't pass 100. I think. I think I could be completely wrong.
Okay.
No, I think it did pass 100. I think I
didn't it have 2 intros.
No, it had the same intro. Oh,
it's been a long time. It honestly has been a while. It's been like more than a.
I think when it did the Tournament of Power, no, it's been so long.
Yeah, it has been so long.
I think they did have different intros, but again, I don't think we started it from the beginning because it was Revival of F and Battle of Gods. Mm-hmm. So it was just a retelling of those arcs.
No, I saw from the beginning.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I
didn't. Yeah, you didn't. That's right.
I started when they started introducing Goku Black, and that's when
right.
So the intro for that one was different because it showed Goku Black in the intro.
Right.
And then when it went to the Tournament of Power, it was a different intro.
But see, in my opinion, anime-wise, if it's a new intro, it's a new season. That's how I see it. Or a new core.
Arc.
A new core is what they're calling them now.
What?
Yeah, like core, like a.
Oh, like part 1.
Yeah, part 1. Yeah. Call them cores.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I see it. If it's a new intro, it's a new season, in my opinion, because that just makes sense.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's like technically one season, but you have 3 different major arcs, which is the same. Well, not 3, but it has its arcs.
I mean the Saiyan goes into the Saiyan Frieza, which is 1,
and then you go to the Cell Saga.
Well, Android Cell Saga, which is 1,
and then you got the Buu.
What was before Buu? Was there at all Buu? Was there something like before Buu too?
Technically the World Tournament.
Oh, so tournament Buu.
Yeah, it was like the prologue,
that's what
essentially.
Buu, the whole Vegeta thing led to it. Yeah.
The whole Virginia.
Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, see, it's like 3 seasons right there. But I don't think they do it that way. I think it's literally just like
here you go.
Yeah.
It's like,
so that might be what's confusing me. But I meant season 3 as in like the newest season of Dragon Ball Super. Or is it going to be a spinoff? What would you want?
A spinoff. Did you get a chance to read the one shot?
No, I saw that you.
It was really.
I saw
really good.
Tell me about it. What was happening?
So essentially, what it is, it's Trunks and so it takes place before superheroes, obviously.
Okay.
And it's showing Trunks and Goten just chilling, watching literally a anime of a superhero. Goten is always like all about it. Trunks is like, eh. Goten finds out, they're making a live action movie of it. So it's like that's cool. Trunks goes to a field trip. In the middle of the field trip, they're actually nearby of the filming of the movie. And then the police show up because there's robbers apparently. So they hide with the people and they grab Trunks. They're like, "Hey, don't! I'm gonna kill him." And Trunks is like, grabs the knife, throws him, and he's like, one of the other like criminals was like, "Oh, you're gonna pay for that." And Trunks is like, "Well, here goes. I guess I'm gonna have to beat him up." And then his name is Clean God. Is the name of the hero that Trunks and Goten are. Or Goten is like, "Oh, awesome." He's like, "Hold on." He's like, "Don't fight him." He's like, "We don't want you to reveal your powers." And then Clean God starts like going in, like he like teleports, beats the crap out of him, of the crooks. And I was like, what? Huh?
Who is this guy?
Yeah, who is this guy? So all that happens. Clean God tells Trunks about like, it's like, I saw that you were trying to be a hero, but it's not a good idea to reveal yourself because then you're putting people that you love in danger. Because once the criminals got arrested,
the Spider-Man.
Yeah, because when they got arrested, the criminals, they were like saying like, "Oh, once we get out, like Clean God, it's like once I find out who you are, your family and everything, I'm gonna kill them all." And the Clean God telling Trunks like, "This is the reason we wear a mask to protect the people we care about." So Trunks like, he's at that point, Trunks is like motivated. I was like, awesome. So he tells Goten about it, and they start making designs, like obviously like how Spider-Man drew his costume. So Woody had an idea for the suit, and he's like, "Well, we can have Papa's battle armor, Vegeta."
Yeah.
And he's like, "So what should we model like the look?" And he's like, "What was Gohan's superhero name?" And he's like, "Saiyaman." It's like, there we go. We can be Saiyaman X1 and X2.
Cool. Okay.
And then it gets revealed. Hercule. It goes to Hercule at a school, and Clean God pops up.
Oh, okay. So he's not Clean God.
No.
Okay.
He's like, he was like, how'd it go on the thing? Takes off his helmet and a prosthetic mask. It's Gohan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The clear God is Gohan?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And he was like, Videl was like, I saw the news about all that stuff. And he's like, no, yeah, I saw Trunks. Like, it would have been devastating to find out about our powers and everything. And then Gohan's like, yeah, I'm Clean God. And he does his little Great Saiyaman pose.
Uh-huh.
And Videl's like, that's not the right pose. It's like, oh, sorry. It's just Force of habit. The ending of the one shot is essentially Saiyaman X1 and X2
Mhm.
essentially making their debut, stopping like
Oh, so
criminals.
it wasn't even like we're seeing them work. This is like them adopting that persona.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like that. The what you saw was
Yeah, yeah,
literally
yeah.
the
Yeah, because
final
you
page
like to post
essentially.
spoilers on
Yeah,
your social media.
crazy.
You do it all the time.
No, that wasn't a spoiler. That could have been the beginning of the chapter.
It could have been, but it's
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah,
chapter. So if anything, that's the biggest spoiler.
crazy. It's not even
But
the biggest spoiler because you see, if you read the Super manga, you would have known by now.
yeah, and I kind of hope that there is more of this Goten Trunks like
Mm-hmm.
X1, X2
Yeah,
thing
I like I said, I love that one shot. It was really good.
because
Just seeing them also just living their everyday life, and then having that dilemma essentially like, oh, should we do this or that?
like that's world building. That's
Mm-hmm.
giving you insight on their lives. Like when we were Goku or Vegeta, what's their life training? That was
Training,
literally it.
and the only time you ever saw them have like a
Day off.
normal human day life or whatever was their fillers mostly.
Hmm.
Goku with the whole driving thing
Hmm.
in the movies, him and Chi Chi are trying to get Gohan into school,
School,
college,
yeah,
whatever. With Vegeta,
hilarious.
yeah,
Because seeing
hilarious.
Goku in a suit
In a
was so
suit, yeah.
funny.
And then in Super, the beginning episodes, we saw Vegeta made that with the promise to Trunks to take him
Hmm.
to the amusement park. Him hanging out with Bulma or having a family day
Like
with
seeing
both
Vegeta
of
like
them.
arms crossed on a roller
Yeah,
coaster, hilarious.
just having a family time, which is
Mhm.
like again really great.
Like in your one shot, it's cool to see that they were inspired by something.
Mm-hmm.
Also funny, also feels makes my heart feel good that they got inspired by Great Saiyaman.
Yeah.
But it's like superhero stuff does exist,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like inspirations are there,
Yeah.
but we never see that stuff. We never see what's actually going on in the world because it's always them,
Mm-hmm.
not something they're getting involved with. Like maybe Gohan sees something in school, or Piccolo. I mean, even Piccolo, we can see his life of what he's doing, chilling in his like little area, his
Little
little
house.
house.
Yeah.
That thing, in his life with Pan. Like
Mm-hmm.
that'd be so adorable. Like give me a filler episode of Piccolo taking care of Pan and just going out on the town, like going to the mall or something.
It's
And
like
then like seeing all the women coming after him, it's like oh, a real man with the he had
it's
just
like,
seeing
why
his
is he so green?
yeah, like just that's what I want to see. I want
Mm-hmm.
to see more world of the Dragon Ball
And in
world.
Super, you kind of see that with Piccolo,
You
with
do.
Baby Pan,
We saw a lot
when
of it
he
with
like, yeah.
Demon in the Demon world. We saw a lot of this world.
Next, I just saw this. I actually didn't really know about it, even though using Google a lot.
Hmm.
Google added a special animation for Naruto's 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary.
Yeah,
Wow, I was 5 years
and
old when it dropped. That's crazy.
yeah, it's
First anime.
it runs after clicking the
Konoha.
Konoha
Hmm.
button when you search for the series name, and it has a picture of the clone Naruto's
Oh, like running
like running.
across. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's nice. That's cool that they acknowledged the anime world. Like that's how big it's gotten. They're like, oh yeah, and especially Naruto being the one of the biggest animes that there is.
Yeah.
It's such a great starter anime
Yeah.
for most people. Would you put someone on? A lot of people who are not into anime or want to get into anime always ask, "What should I watch first?"
Mm-hmm.
Are you always going to recommend something that was older, or would you recommend something today?
If it's something new today
Hmm.
and I really enjoyed it, I probably recommend the new stuff.
Interesting.
Just because it's more cleaner,
It is.
more
It's more.
cleaner, more updated,
Mhm.
more fluid animations. I mean, Z is a little bit more fluid than Super, but I think trying to get someone into something old might be a little bit harder, just because sometimes the pacing could be a little bit slower. The animation may not look, they might not like that animation, like that dark, gritty,
Mm.
rough edges and stuff like that.
I was talking with a friend, one of our friends, and I asked around. I was like, "What are your thoughts on solo leveling? Under, properly, overrated?" Because I wanted to know. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
know people's opinions about solo leveling because of my last take, you know. And it was across the board. Nobody said underrated. Obviously, it's not underrated.
Mm-hmm.
A few did say properly rated, and some people hadn't seen it yet. So it's like, okay, I guess I'm just one of the ones who think it's overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think I and I just love our friends because he was like, if you have any non-mainstream animes to recommend, let me know. And I was like, yes, because everyone's gonna say Solo Leveling, Sakamoto Days. What's popular right now,
Yeah,
but we just saw the clip on Instagram, that one with the female Baki girl. I don't remember what the
I
anime was
straight
called.
up
I'm blanking
blanking
on
it
it,
out.
but I mean that's one of them. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's an older anime. I watched Ippo recently. How long ago did I watch Ippo? Like the end of last year,
Yeah, roughly.
something
Yeah.
like that. Like that's an old anime. Like we're so diverse in our choices because we're willing to go watch the older stuff.
Mhm.
That's why I think I would still put someone onto Naruto or Dragon Ball Z to be like, because newer anime fans today may not have even seen Dragon Ball Z. They probably started with Super. They need to appreciate the growth that it's had.
Mhm.
Don't start at the top. Don't, and it's not even the bottom. It's just like
Mm-mm.
those are great ones too.
It's like when I first started watching Dragon Ball Z, I started with Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I had no idea about Dragon Ball until like literally when Z was over and GT was starting. Then I'm like, oh, I didn't know there was a thing before Z.
Interesting. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I learned about Dragon Ball in the Shonen Jump like magazines. Like I'm
Mm.
pretty sure I might have seen.
And what's funny is watching the intro to Dragon Ball now. I'm like, oh, thinking of it, it's like I did watch it back when in Mexico when I was
Mhm.
younger, but I was seeing it's like in Spanish. So I
Yeah.
was like, I thought it was Z,
Hmm.
which I didn't know.
Yeah. And so I think I would still recommend older animes before like, and I don't mean like even older than like Naruto, like that era.
Yeah,
Like even Attack on Titan is around that time too.
yeah.
So it's like Attack on Titan is considered an older anime, even though it's recent
Dead Man
ish.
Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland's another great one, you know. So it's like, what do you recommend and stuff like that? So
I think you kind of have to go based off of what they like.
not
As
necessarily. I
you
think
know,
you can. I think anyone can adopt as long as it's good. Like if a dude likes fighting, you can. There's so many fighting animes out there, just shonen in general, or you know someone that likes slice of life, or like more just happy life, like your camp one,
yeah,
not camp,
laid back camp.
laid back camp. You know, just there's something for everyone, and that's what I kind of hate. Not hate. I don't hate it, but it's like always in the back of my mind of like, man, there's literally some people in this world who would never know the world of anime and some of the greatest stories you'll ever hear or see on a screen,
Yeah,
and you have no idea.
because they're like it's childish. It's like go watch
Yeah,
Berserk,
no, it is. Yeah, people are like, you're crying over this. It's like you don't understand.
or like you watch this kid stuff. It's like listen, go watch Berserk.
Yeah,
It's like
I mean, we mentioned Go watch Dead Man Wonderland,
Dead Man Wonderland.
Death Note. You know, those are some intense. Attack on Titan. They're intense anime. Like they're crazy. But and that just shows you the Google thing is like how much it's integrated into our lives. We're like now looking up Naruto and you see in the Konoha symbol and just click on it and you just see a bunch of shadow clones coming across your screen. You won't see that for Boruto though. Never.
No, also I don't know if you
Never.
know this, but Boruto has been on hiatus for anime anyway. Has been on hiatus for 700 days right now.
700
Yeah, I
days.
saw it and I didn't save it because I'm like, eh. But you said
Dang,
Boruto and I was like,
he's gonna get further than some of the championships in WWE.
he's the goat of not doing nothing.
Girl, I mean, damn, that's crazy. I didn't even realize. I didn't even. Do I care? No, but
No,
that's just
I
like
honestly thought it was over, but
I know they did the time skip. I know that much, and apparently did get better.
yeah, it got better because they changed the main
A
character
lot of
from
stuff.
Boruto to the other dude.
So I don't know. I don't
But
know.
I don't
I mean,
honestly
you
don't
also
know.
could be
Yeah,
wrong because we don't know.
that's
We
true.
don't know. We don't watch it, and
Or read it.
or read it because we don't care. I tried to watch it, couldn't do it, but ultimately, like,
Muscle.
what happened? Like obviously with Oda, we know, and he gave us a reason why. I wonder if they gave a reason why they are on hiatus
Mm.
because Oda was working on the season 2 of the live action.
Yeah.
You know, so there are reasons behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, speaking of your boy, the goat. I don't know if you saw this or not, but Eiichiro Oda is the 7th best-selling author in all of human history.
all of human history, number
All of human
7.
history, number 7.
Dang! Again, that tells you it is here. Endorse, not endorse it, and oh my gosh,
Yes,
what are my words
sir.
today? That's all, folks. No, it's not ended yet. This podcast's still going. Oda being number 7, that just shows you how popular anime is. It's number 7 of all time in fiction. Number 7, and it's not done yet.
And it's funny.
It's still going. He's gonna climb that list more.
So obviously it's the top 10 highest selling authors in history.
Yes.
He's number 7 with 530 plus million.
Mhm.
Time taken 20 plus years.
Yeah.
He's above J.K. Rowling,
Not surprised.
R.L. No, I have that issue.
That's okay.
R.L. Stein
Okay.
and Stephen King.
Well, Stephen King surprises me because Stephen
He's
King
number
pumps
10.
out a lot,
He's number 10.
but I guess his aren't doing as hot. I guess
And do you know who number 1 is?
George R. R. Martin.
He's not even on the top 10.
What good?
Yeah.
He deserves it because he is not doing anything right now. Is it Tolkien?
Nope. Not even on here.
Dang, Tolkien's not on there.
Yeah.
Um,
Robert Rodriguez.
I'm
No,
not
that's
gonna.
that's the
Edgar
director.
Allan Poe, is he on there? Is it someone I would know?
Yeah.
And it's a book writer, author.
He's an author. All right.
It's not an actor, is it?
No.
That's what I thought. I hope not. I don't know. I have no clue.
William Shakespeare. This is number 1.
Oh, okay. I could have gotten that.
But H.R. Oda is the only manga one on here. But it's
Makes
William
sense.
Shakespeare and then other people I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna bother
Okay.
with it.
Well, you knew William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare.
to
and
be
the other
or
3
not to
people.
be.
Yeah, to be or not to be.
But man, congrats, Oda.
Yeah.
Congrats to go.
Congrats. Yeah. I saw that. I'm like, yo, top 10.
And it's not.
Top 10.
It's not done.
I know.
Like he's gonna climb that ladder more, and I don't even know where he's gonna land at the end. And that doesn't even mean that it's over because people are still gonna watch it. Still, are people gonna get once the season 2 of live action that happens, people are gonna want to get engorse more into it. When when it ends, there's gonna be the reanimation version of
Yeah.
One Piece coming out. People are gonna restarting it. Oh, I want to read it now. People are gonna buy. Like it's still gonna go. I will not be surprised if he ends up number 2. Like
Oh.
that's what I believe in my mind and in my heart. One Piece is the greatest work of fiction, and it's not even done yet. And I can't believe that. And I can't believe that I thought nothing could beat Naruto at the time because I was like Naruto's number 1, and now Naruto's like number 5 on my list. That's sad. Honestly, I only put him in there because he's like my first anime, and if I really, really, really wanted to do it, he wouldn't even be on the list. And that's crazy to think about. But in my opinion, like One Piece should be and deserves to be that high up. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't watched it or anything. I am somewhat reading it, but no, I agree with what you're saying though for sure. It has a lot of good moments. Obviously, the fan base is there. It is popular, but because it's good. It's not popular because everyone's like jumping on the
Yeah,
bandwagon.
it's like,
type
there's
deal.
1,000 episodes. It's like, do you understand that the reason there's 1,000 episode is because it's been so good and it's still coming and people are still there? It's like it's not just they made 1,000 episodes just to make it long. It's like it's not that long. It's because the story is still going.
Yeah, it's like I mean that other anime that is the longest running one.
Mhm.
They're like short episodes,
Yeah.
but people love it. It's also makes sense because it's a kids show and it's always gonna be kids.
Yeah.
So it's a good like introduction to anime essentially.
And I love watching, like scrolling on Instagram, and people are like, "Oh, I had this friend tell me about this One Piece show and everything like that." And it was such a smart idea what the person said. So this girl and their friend, and he was like, "Okay, it's too long. It's 1,000 episodes. I understand. How much are you willing to watch?" And she said 200 episodes. And he was like, "Okay, watch 200. That's it. From there, you keep going on your life to watch whatever you want. That's fine. I understand. You gave your 200 chance, but then." And that totally makes sense. It's like, okay, think of like an anime. So people are engrossing Solo Leveling. Give you 40 episodes or 50 episodes of One Piece. How much are you willing to watch?
It's like if you're willing to sit through 2 seasons of an anime that's in total like 24 episodes.
Yeah, watch
It's like you can
24 episodes of One Piece.
24 episodes of One Piece.
Just give it a chance. 24 episodes. But don't
People don't. Yeah.
but then that's obviously where the hate comes in. It's like people are saying it's too long or they look bad or everything like that. It's like if you look at the beginning, I understand. It's older then. But then the time skip, everything changes and it gets so much better. And now it's almost becoming the standard of anime.
But it's like I know some people complain about the art style, but there's like other animes that have a lot of different art style.
And then you have bland art styles like Kaiju number 8 where like it looks really flat. And it's like that's a design choice.
The only thing that's like pops up is the outro.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh my god, that outro.
It's very colorful. And no, is it the intro?
It's the intro. The 3D thing. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it has Youngblood.
Yeah, that's the intro.
Yeah, and the outro has.
The outro is
One Republic.
with the teacher, with the scientist.
Yeah, and it's like very vibrant colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, the intro and the outro.
But then
Again,
the characters
it's
in the anime are like flat. It's like
a very bland palette.
Kafka when he turns into his
Monkey
kaiju
form.
form. That's when he gets some design. But even then, it still looks flat in comparison.
Going on to another One Piece thing. It's sports related.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
I thought it was so funny. I was like, again, we're bringing in sports into this anime
Yeah.
podcast
Did
this podcast.
Did you see the actual like footage of it. I like how it looked like.
Not the. I did see a little bit of the footage. I didn't see the full thing,
Okay, I didn't
but
either, but I saw a little bit also.
yeah, I saw that
It
at
looked
the
really
game.
good.
There was those the pachinko machines, like those things. Is pachinko?
I think so.
Hey,
Yes.
pachinko. But you know what I'm talking about. The animal machines.
Yeah.
It's like that too. It's like on the big screen. They played
Mhm.
clips of like Luffy slam dunking on some people.
Yeah.
Like, and it was really funny.
Mhm.
Apparently, it was one night. It was a game collab.
Yeah.
Luffy and the team, the Straw Hats, all had a unique design. They were giving out a free shirt
That's
for
so
the
cool.
Lakers. It was Lakers on the thing right here, and then on the back, it was Luffy slam dunk with a straw hat on, wearing the Lakers uniform. So I thought
It's
that
the
was.
only time I was like, I want a jersey.
Well, it's not a jersey; it's a T-shirt.
Oh, still.
It's not a jersey,
But
but
it'd be a team.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the Straw Hat team.
Sports. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's so cool. Again, it's here. Like One Piece is the only one that's probably ever gonna do that, because Lakers won't do that with solo leveling or anything like that. Like that's not gonna happen. One Piece is like one of the only ones to do it. And speaking about more about NBA, one of the star players, I don't know who, I can't remember his name, has a tattoo of the Naruto seal
Oh.
on his stomach. And I was
Mhm.
like, this is pretty freaking dope. That's dope. It's like it's around. It's like at the Olympics when people are like rocking like poses from the anime.
Mhm.
Like, come on.
Or that one there was a runner that had the blue eyes.
Yeah, him. Yeah, he's a USA runner, I
I
think.
think so.
Mm.
And then recently, I was finally able to find that video of the um
Power lifter
power lifter with
doing the
the
Frankie.
no
Oh, he does the Rock
girl
Lee.
no the girl does the
Oh,
Rock Lee.
does Rock Lee. Yeah, because I know another power lifter. I think I can't remember, but he does the Frankie
Mm-hmm.
power
He
thing, and I
says
was like, oh, it's so
power.
good. It's so good. That's awesome. One Piece. One Piece is goat.
Speaking of solo leveling, since you mentioned it,
Hmm.
we had mentioned what's his face, J Balvin
Yes, we saw
doing the
clips
dub
of. You sent me a clip of his voice.
verdict. I have mine. I mean, to be fair,
Um, Work is work. You get your bag, but work. I mean, people have it, people don't. Do what you are good at. But I haven't heard his Spanish one. You didn't send me his Spanish one.
I
Hopefully
haven't
that's
seen
better,
anything.
but his English one is so hard to hear.
It's like I understand what they were trying to do, like make the voice booming.
Yeah, groglier
Yeah, but I think because of the effects, it's making it hard
to
to
understand.
understand. Hence, I mean, subtitles are there, but you're watching the dub to not
But
read the
also,
subtitles.
he has such a thick accent that doesn't help the situation because I can hear his accent in the talking
The
of.
talking,
Yeah, like every time he said the fire spell or whatever, Song of Fire, it was like,
and he's invincible.
and I just couldn't hear anything. I was like, what are you saying?
Every time he shot the what was it, the fire?
Yeah, the Song of Fire.
Every time he did the song of fire, he should have put and play one of his songs.
Funny. I mean, I can see people clipping that and doing that. That's really funny. But yeah, it just was not good in our opinion. But get your bag. Work is work. I understand, and you're a fan, but it's like it just was not that good in my opinion. Another thing that happened on FanFest was we just recently saw the trailer to Fire Force Season 3.
Yeah,
Thoughts on that trailer?
it looked cool. That's my only input as I wear a Fire Force shirt.
Yeah, as you wear a Fire Force short, yes. Did it
For-
make you excited? Oh, I need to catch up. I need to watch it.
No,
No.
it's
Okay.
more like I need to catch up. I actually just need to sit down and watch freaking anime.
Yes,
That's
you
what I
do.
need to do,
Yes, you do.
and not Dragon Ball because I'm rewatching. I'm not. Well, I'm not rewatching it, but
But you are one of those people that rewatch it because you know what's happening, so you can do other things while you're playing or while you're doing it.
Mhm.
That's why you do it.
well, most of the time rewatching, I'll put something as background noise. Dragon Ball, like I have not seen anything prior.
Hmm.
Like even if I am trying to do that, I need to focus on it. I can't multitask like I used to.
Mm.
Because I used to like knock animes
It,
down like
it comes
nothing.
comes with age. You say that, but we knocked out a whole anime in a day, or I did recently.
Which one?
We watched Dun. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
you
did
did,
that in a day.
and then I did it
Yeah,
some time way later.
yeah, you did it before,
And I'm like,
and
oh cool,
again, you
nice.
knocked it out easy.
Hmm.
That's how it is. It's quick. Just need to watch it.
I think it's the fact, it's the whole like if you're enjoying it.
And I told that to my wife. I was like, she was like, "Oh, it's already over." I was like, and I know it's because it's so good. You want more,
Mm-hmm.
and it just flowed. It just over. We watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes recently.
Mhm.
It was so good. We got to the end, and she was like, "It's over already." It's like I know you want more. There's more to tell. There's more to do. You know, you
Luckily,
want
there are
more of it,
more
and
movies.
there are more movies. And I told her, I was like, yes,
But yeah, like you said, I think that's what obviously it's like if you're enjoying it. But there are times where I am enjoying an anime, but it's just it feels
it's
long for
rough.
some. Yeah,
Oh, it's rough.
Bungo Stray Dogs is one.
No, it does.
When we
It does
started,
happen.
and I
Yeah,
was like,
I do
yo,
need to
this
finish
feels
it.
like super long, and it's like we're barely on it, or we had gone like 5 episodes in. I was like,
Mhm.
I could have sworn we were on 10 or something.
But season 3, it's definitely gonna be super super hype.
Did it say final chapter?
Yes,
You
it
said
is
that's what
split
it said.
into. This the final chapter is split by 2 parts. First one's in April this year,
Mm-hmm.
and next one's January at the beginning of next year. So I have a lot of waiting to do. But I mean, if you think about it, every weekly, probably 12 episodes or so, it's gonna be there by the time it comes around. We're probably gonna only have like a month or so off, maybe. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just super excited to see it. I can't wait. I want them to release a solo leveling, not solo leveling,
Soul
Soul
Eater.
Eater Premium Edition version of Fire Force.
Oh, like the hardbook
Yeah,
covers.
hardbook covers of Fire
I
Force,
was
so
like,
I
what are you
can
talking about?
start owning the Fire Force manga
Mhm.
too.
Do you have all of the Soul Eater ones already?
Almost. I'm missing 3 of them, 2 or 3.
Are they still coming out, or they're
No,
already
I
out?
think I think that's like over. I think
Mm.
I think it's done. I think they already released the final one.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
I'm like, and then once I get that final one, I'll finally like actually read it because I've never actually fully read it.
Mm.
I should have been reading as I bought them, but I didn't. But because I've been reading other stuff on the Shonen Jump app.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So Fire Force, I'm super excited, especially to see everything on the screen. And I told you, I can't believe I'm saying it, but like if they do a compilation movie, I'm probably gonna go see it.
Ouch.
You know,
No.
because Fire Force is just that cool. It's just that awesome. I love Fire Force. It's so funny. Action's great. The style, animation, it's just awesome. It's just so different than anything you'll see on the screen.
Fan service.
Yeah. How do you feel that it's split into 2 parts though? So how do you,
That's what I was about to tell you. It's like, or ask more of a question really. It's
Mhm.
like, where do you think studios are doing that now? Do you think to give them more?
I think it's more time.
It's because of the whole like, was it Malpa that was
Right.
torturing their employees?
Yeah. It's my
Do you
fault.
think it's because of that? Because I think after that, I think that's when it started happening to not a lot of animes, but you started noticing more. Where it's like, here's part one of season 3. Like
Yeah.
the
Bleach is doing it
one
too.
Bleach is in it. ReZero did it.
Hmm.
Part 2, or the other half of that anime is starting back up.
What might be happening is that they'll get their budget for the season.
Mm-hmm.
They start working and they realize, oh, we're passing episode 12 or 14 or something, and hit that ordinary number that a season would be, and be like, oh, we're still working. It's going to 2 part, which I'm fine with that. Just tell me beforehand that it's happening. Don't be like, oh, this is the final season, part 4, part 5. It's like, okay, all
Yeah, when
right,
Attack on Titan did that.
yes,
Yeah, I
'cause-
was really irked because final season. I'm like, okay, now I'll sit down and watch it. Restarted it, got to the final season, started the final season, and the final season had I think just ended,
yes,
or
no, it
that
had,
first
it
part or
had just
whatever.
ended. Yes,
And it's like, oh, final season part 2, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
I should have just waited at this
Yeah,
point.
you
But
should've.
again, they just said final season, so I'm like, hey, I
This is the final season.
gotta do it.
Never did I think this was gonna be
What was it, 4 parts?
multiple. No, I think 6 parts. I think the last 2 episodes.
Because the last two
Last
were like
2 are
an
like the
hour
hour
almost,
long
yeah.
episodes, so those are like the specials.
Or however, but yeah, multiple season parts for said season. It's
Yeah, where this one Fire Force, I'm more fine with the Fire Force because it's like this is the final chapter and it's split between 2 parts.
Mhm.
I'm fine with that. The Infinity Castle, I understand it's gonna be 2 parts,
movies.
2 movies.
Mhm.
I mean it's 2 parts. I'm fine with that. You're
Mhm.
telling a whole season in 2 parts. I get that. You know, some stories need to be told longer, so it needs multiple parts. I get that.
Mhm.
You know, but don't do it like that. Don't
Yeah.
tell us final season. That should have just been the final season. Should have been like the last raid. Essentially, is the
They
final
should have
season.
been like, oh, final season coming out. We're gonna do it in parts. I
Yeah.
would have been fine at that point because
Yeah.
it's like, okay, here they come.
And I have that in my mind, but now I don't. Now I didn't know how many parts that last season was gonna be because it
It's like,
wasn't
is this
really
the
the
end?
final
Is
season.
like, is this the end of it? Or
Exactly.
What's
It's like,
going
I don't
on?
know,
Speaking
but-
of Infinity Train, did you see that it actually got a actual release date?
Yes, I think I saw March 1st, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's May 1st.
But
Yeah,
it comes out next year.
in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Japan.
Oh wait, I think it's March 1st in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And
was
I
like-
did see the movie poster. I was like, it's
Tanjiro. Just
yeah, Tanjiro there. It's the Infinity War. You know, all the
Infinity,
characters in
yeah.
the in the middle of the
Infinity.
thing. It's all the characters top to bottom. You have the I was gonna say Hiroshi. Hiroshi's not the word. What are they called? Hashiras.
Hashiras.
Hashiras at the bottom, and you have the demons on the top. It's like, it's cool.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
so exci- I'm
I'm
so
excited.
excited.
I'm excited to see it.
I'm so
Um,
hyped.
that's not a compilation movie of any sort. It's gonna be an actual movie, and it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be super good. So I'm excited. I'm super excited for that. Also released from the Fan Fest, I think it was Fan Fest, was a clip of Devil May Cry, the Netflix series adaptation that's going to come out,
Yes.
and it was hilarious. It was so funny. It gives me the vibe of young Dante.
Yeah, and that's what people were saying. Because people were like, "Why do we have Johnny Young Bush?"
Mhm.
I think that's his name.
Yeah,
They're like, "Why do we have Nero as the voice for
Dante. Yeah,
Dante?" And everyone's like, "I want the OG actor," and it's like the OG actor apparently is retired, but they're like, it fits because it's a young Dante. That's
Mhm.
why. So it fits the role.
yeah, and voice actors are masters of their craft.
Hmm.
They can change their voice like crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of changing voices, I heard someone saying about Matthew Mercer and Roger Craig Smith, who's
Mhm.
Chris Redfield. They were like, why do people always give them high praises when they sound exactly the same every single character that
Mhm.
they do? And someone's like, are you stupid? It's like some of them you can tell like they have you can kind of hear their voice, but their voices change. Like
Yeah,
when you go from Sonic to Chris, it's not the same voice.
obviously.
It's like, I mean, the same voice actor, yes, but it's like it has a difference, like
Mhm.
tone, pitch, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it,
intensity, all that stuff.
intensity, all that, like everything. So it's like smoking crack over here.
That's to those people.
Like my thing now, I was hoping they would show since they released like the little preview.
Mhm.
I was really hoping it was more of a do we get to see Fred Durst in it
Oh, that'd be
to see
funny.
where he was.
That'd be really funny. It could have been. It could have been the person he saved. But I'm just super excited. The music just sounded really good. The animation's just smooth, really nice, and his voice is just like it. And it's like all the things, all these elements of the anime are gonna hit so hard,
Hmm.
but the parts that need to be perfect is his voice, is like the writing of his character,
Hmm.
because he is a badass, smart mouth douchebag. Like that is
Yes.
what he is, and they better sell that because that is what happens. So I'm just ready. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see what it comes. I'm super excited for it because I'm gonna get a tattoo right there where that scar is, where my dog did. So into the last thing I wanted to talk about
Spider-Verse.
is the singer of We Are. We are. Nah,
One
hey,
Piece.
that's Chala. Yeah, I was thinking the sounds
Yeah.
of Chala. Hey, Chala.
Or
Yeah, We Are. We Are the singer.
We Are the Singer.
Yeah, Hiroshi. We Are singer Hiroshi Kitadani wants to do the last opening. He wants to sing the very last opening of One Piece.
So we are again.
What? No. He wants to. The person who does We Are
Mm-hmm.
wants to do the last opening. Is my sentence not good?
No, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. So
You
was
no,
the so was
you
it?
were saying that he wants to do "We Are" at the end.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
great.
not what I'm saying. He
That'd be
wants
great.
to
It's like a whole
whatever
wraparound.
song is at the very end. He wants to be the one to sing it.
Oh, I figured they go with We Are because it
You
would wrap
no,
around through the whole thing.
no,
It's like Dragon Ball.
no.
They started with Chala and then it ended with Chala.
They did not end with Chala.
GT did.
Oh, GT did. Okay, you're saying GT. I was like, that's not canon in my head.
It's crazy.
That doesn't matter.
Best ending
That's
ever.
trash.
Crazy. I
Not
saw.
trash.
But you're saying
That
so
that he wants to do
they
the
want to
last
do that
song.
last. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because obviously it goes through like different arcs, so it's
Mhm.
different music. But in my mind, it has We Are throughout all the arcs.
Yes. Like it is there. You hear it throughout, and
But
it's like,
it is different ones, right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And it's
Do
just like,
you do you have a favorite besides We Are
I mean,
that like sticks out in your head? Is that word?
I thought you said,
That sticks out.
yeah. Did you hear what you kind of said?
No. What did
Okay.
I say?
I thought a D was
No,
at the
I
beginning.
said. Do you have another song besides "We Are" that sticks out more in your head?
No, I think We Are
It's like
is one of
prominent.
the top. I had to see
The other ones,
all the names of
Mhm.
them, and then I can bring them out. But bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
but going off of the arc,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, even like this most recent one with Egghead was
wasn't
such
good.
a great. Oh
Oh,
no, it was such a
good?
great
Okay.
intro. Um, and I just can't remember the name of the song, but because I just don't remember the names of them because
Yeah,
they could
well,
be in
they're also in
Japanese. Yeah,
Japanese. Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They could be, could not be.
It's
But
it's like, what's your favorite? We Are.
you know what? We got to do a bracket of anime
Oh,
intros.
anime interest.
Anime
Yeah,
intros.
that'd
I
be
think
cool.
we got to do intro. We got to do a bracket for that. But We Are is definitely one of the top ones for sure.
Okay.
And I mean, and that's awesome that he wants to do the final one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. hopefully they're like, yeah, of course.
And then now into movies. A lot of stuff was released for movies. One of the things I want to get out the way because I have it in here. I just hate that it's here. Minecraft. We just
Oh
saw a
yeah.
little clip of the Minecraft trailer. Thoughts?
To me anyway, it does not look good.
No,
Not even the character models look good.
no.
They look terrible.
It looks weird.
Yeah, it's not a good combination with the live action.
Not at all.
Like it looked honestly. I think I would have been somewhat better if everything was like that
I think I would have preferred the
for the
three
movie not to be
people.
made.
No. The three people that are there from the real world,
Mm-hmm.
which is Jason Momoa, the lady from Orange is the New Black, can't remember her name, and then some kid.
Peacemaker.
I would prefer them to all be kids.
Yeah, like why is Jason Momoa and again don't
Jason
know
Momoa was like a champion video game person.
not
'Cause-
Minecraft. You can't be a champion at Minecraft.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, you can be a famous speedrunner, but I'm saying that's what he was. He was like a champion in the past. He was a champion video game player.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's there. I don't know who the lady is, but I'm saying like, why aren't they all kids? Like, make them kids. There's only one kid in a kid kid movie.
Kid anime.
It's like, what's happening?
Also, when I guess whenever they show them, the CG also doesn't look good.
It
Like, the
doesn't
green
look good.
screen,
No, it doesn't.
It looks really bad.
It looks really, really bad.
And I know sometimes it's like obviously showing stuff like that in trailers. Most of the time, it's not like touched up or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It's like you
But
still have time until the movie comes out to
Mhm.
like clean up some stuff.
Exactly. But doesn't it's not reeling me in.
Mm-mm. Like there's like chicken jockey. It's like it does.
Yeah,
It
that does not
didn't
look
do
good. That's like
anything for
almost
me.
nightmare fuel.
And then when he got hit, Jason Momoa's character got hit. The way he like hits the backboard of the turnbuckle doesn't look good. It's
No.
like it was like so much special effects into putting into that like hit essentially. Like the smoke effect didn't look good. Just nothing about it just looked good to me.
But it was like the story of it. It's like, oh, he found the Nether, and it's like, oh, the Nether's just a place where
It's gonna ruin no
uncreative.
happiness.
They have
Yeah.
no creativeness. Blah blah blah.
Okay, now that part was funny. Because
It's
the
like, "What are you
the little
drawing?"
kid's like, "What are you drawing?" Oh, look at what I got, and he's like, "Okay, crayon." He has a little pork on the thing. It's like it's great. Did you not see that?
No, I think I
Yeah,
missed
when
it.
he
Did he
stabbed.
kill the little kid?
Yeah. When he killed the kid, when he unalived the kid, he goes through the
Unalive, yeah.
picture, and then on his sword behind the picture is
Oh,
a piece of steak. Is a piece a piece of pork.
pork.
Because
That's-
the
yeah.
pigmen are pigs. So like
That's,
when he did that, he popped into a pork.
That's
So he
hilarious.
legit killed a kid on screen.
That
I
just
think
bumps
that's
it up a
that's
little.
that's hilarious. That was funny, but it's like you should have taken notes from the Telltale Minecraft game. Just give us. That makes more sense to have another story for people who live in the Minecraft world. These people come from the real world.
Yeah, and
The goal is to get to the real world. Now, if they have to go through the Nether to get there, that makes more sense.
Mhm.
But for these people to come in and Steve to be like, "Hey, you have to help me save my world from the Nether
Also,
first
isn't
for me to
Steve
get you
also
home."
another character that's
He's from the real
not
world.
real world? So it's like,
The story needs to be get home.
mhm.
Now, if there's a task that they need to get to get home that does involves going through the Nether, and then a war breaks out that they need to help with,
Mhm.
that makes more sense. But don't be like, "Oh, they're here. Oh, the Nether's gonna come over. You have to help us." It's
Mhm.
like, okay, let's help you. No. You still try to get home. Go get home. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like Jumanji. I don't know if you watched. Did you watch Jumanji Next Level?
Yes, I watched the both of them.
You watched both of them? Yeah, that's exactly my point. They got into the video game.
Mhm.
They were freaking out because they're in a video game.
Yeah.
But their goal was to get home, and they knew they had to continue through the game.
Yeah, to play through the levels to get to.
And they found
whatever
their
they
end
need to-
objective was
yeah.
to get the crystal, and it's like that. Yeah, okay, they had their goal. They were getting to their goal.
Mhm.
Here, it didn't seem like that in that trailer, and I'm just like, what is happening? Why are you doing this? Unless that little kid's gonna stay with Steve, really weird. But that's kind of what I'm getting at. But they all have to get home, right?
Mhm.
Or maybe Jason Momoa character stays there because he has no life outside, or I don't know. I think some of them are. I think he might stay. I think one of them's gonna stay, which makes no sense. It's
Yeah.
just not good to me. I don't think it's gonna be good. I mean, I've said it's not good. How would you say I'm pretty on par with calling out movies from their trailer?
Yeah.
Good. So speaking about bad animation and the trailer teaser, Shrek dropped. Shrek dropped. Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone right now. Apparently, this is a hot take. I'm okay with Shrek 5. I'm okay with how they look. I'm okay with the next movie. Now, and I've seen all the rest of them
Yes.
because you've seen people who are like 1 and 2 are the only ones that matter,
Mhm.
and the only ones they focus. You get 3, you never all the other ones, Rapunzel Skin, all those other ones.
Yeah.
I've seen them all. So I've given them all a chance.
Mhm.
Yes, they're bad. Times have changed. Animation changed. You know that. They have more money. So why not make it look better?
Right.
Okay. And you've seen them, right?
Yeah.
And I've looked at the pictures for like hours. And a lot of people are like, literally, the only difference is like separating Shrek's eyes is like the only difference. And it's essentially stretches out his head, making
Mhm.
it a little bit more rounder. But man, the pictures that I looked at, I mean, the nose looks the same, the ears look the same, the spots on his head look the same. Like, even in my opinion, the shape of his head kind of looks the same. Like, a lot of it looks the same, except yes, his eyes do look different. The detail in his eyebrows are different as well, and the color is different. I get that, but like a lot of the elements that are there are still the same to me.
It's the whole technology thing
Yeah, and it's the whole.
where
It's
it's
better,
improved. It's better. So now they have it
so it can
up to par with what
get
they
up to
wanted,
par
essentially.
and look better.
Mhm.
Does it look better than the original? Now that's the question. No, it doesn't because I have nostalgia connected to the other one.
Correct.
It won't beat that. But does it look good? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. It's like you're saying, yeah, it's like you're getting this movie that everyone's like, we want it,
Mhm.
and then it's like now the animation's like not good, but
Uh,
it's just like the fact that
and it's still Mike Myers' voice.
yeah, Cameron Diaz,
It's Cameron Diaz and Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
It's
Murphy.
still my family. It's still the people that I watched back then.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the jokes are there. The only thing I hated about that teaser, the only thing I hated,
Pinocchio.
no,
Oh,
was the mirror in the sense of it became
oh,
a
like
scrolling
scrolling
TikTok, thing.
where it was
That's
like
the only
something, and
thing,
then they
and
showed
like a
Giga
meme of
Chad.
like yeah, Giga whatever, and then the thing dancing Shrek. That part, I was just like, oh no,
Oh yeah, that's Turkey and Shrek. I
this
forgot about that.
movie's gonna be woke
Woke.
in the sense of it's gonna be current. It's gonna be modern day, and that's the part that scares me.
Yeah, because they Zendaya.
Zendaya doesn't bother me. They have 2 more kids, so I know there's gonna be 2 more kids.
Yeah, someone was like,
Where the other
where the
2?
two? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
it would have been
But the story could revolve around Zendaya.
Mm-hmm.
Zendaya is the sister. She could be out doing something or ends up happening.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really funny if Prince Charming comes back as like a really old dude. That'd be really funny. But like, and that's the thing. Okay, now Zendaya character. Did you like the way she looked?
I honestly can't remember.
She looks fine.
I remember more of Donkey, Shrek, and Fiona.
Yes, because those are our characters.
Yeah.
And Pinocchio too. Like Pinocchio looks a lot more glossier.
Yeah.
Pinocchio looks more like a toy now than he did then,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. And it's like, is that such a bad thing? That he looks more like a toy?
I mean, no, because he's technically he's a puppet, which is a toy,
And
in a
so,
sense.
okay, but the only one that does bother me is Fiona. Now, I like the more roundness of her face,
Mm-hmm.
but they squished it in a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I get that her mouth does some weird stuff in the trailer, but that's literally like going from a smile to like a, oh, you know, it's gonna, but I saw the impression of her face
Mm-hmm.
fully. So it's like the detail in her hair looks amazing. Like
Yeah.
I love her hair. Like like I don't understand. There's just so much hate for the Shrek
It's like people can't be happy with anything.
teaser. And Donkey,
Okay.
his hair is so much more detailed.
Yeah, it's like more like up
Yeah,
here.
it's spiky. It's not just like a
It
mohawk.
also makes sense that because they're older, quote unquote,
Mhm.
so his hair should be a little bit more.
Yeah, and he's skinnier opposed to what he was there.
He was
Again,
chunky.
time has passed. Yo, I can't wait to see his kids because that's gonna be weird. Because
Yeah.
some dragon donkeys.
I don't think they're gonna show it because
I think so. I think they're gonna show it. I hope so.
They're too woke. They're like, we can't show this abomination. There you go.
Abomination. But I'm excited to see another one, and the only reason I'm so hype, or not hype, I'm not hype. I'm happy, and what they do is hope they learn from Puss in Boots' Last Wish.
Mhm.
And we honestly we had an argument about Puss in Boots
Yes.
because you think he looks the same from his original movie and the Shrek 2.
Yeah.
I think you're completely wrong because I think Last Wish looks completely different. He's colorized, he's cartoonish, his hair's different. Like a lot of the stuff about him is different in Last Wish.
Mhm.
But Last Wish was so good.
That was.
It is a 9.9, pretty or a 10. I can't remember what I gave it, but it is a very high rated movie.
Yeah, you get a 14 out of 10.
I'm not my mother, but that I hope they learn from that. And people say that's the reason why they look the way they do is that because it Puss in Boots
Puss in
went more
Boots.
cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
they decided to give it that more realistic but yet keep cartoonish look.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why they did it. And I'm like, I'm totally fine with that. After Puss in Boots, make another one. DreamWorks, like I have your back. You know, I'm gonna defend you against people who are like my coworker who is like, that's not my Shrek. It's like you're gonna sit down and you're gonna take this Shrek, okay, in your mouth.
Shrek is love, Shrek
Shrek
is life.
you know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna hate it. Don't knock it till you try it. Let's at least get a full trailer and see, because maybe the rest of the movie looks bad. I need to see Gingy. Gingy's my favorite character. I need to see him.
No, he got eaten.
No, he didn't. Crazy. I'm excited. I need to see a trailer for Shrek 5.
Did they say like release for
No,
next
I
year?
don't think so. I think
It
it was
was
just
just that.
coming. I think next year. I think it's gonna come next year.
I
Shrek
think
5.
so. I think so.
None of it bothered me. I thought it was cool. I'm surprised we're getting a new one.
Yeah, I was too. But I did found out about movie already essentially in the works from that Spanish comedian. He had an interview and he's like,
Was he Donkey?
yeah, he was Donkey in the
Oh,
original.
so you're happy?
Yeah. He was like he was talking that they had already asked him about they were actually asking him if he was wanting to come back.
Hmm.
And he was telling the interview, he was like, I was kind of hesitant at first because, back then there was different people, different writers, so they were okay
Yeah,
with
yeah.
some of the
Improving.
So it's like now it's with a brand new people, but I told him that yes, I'll come back, but it's like at the same time, it's like we're gonna see how it goes. But he's like, I'm telling you right now, Shrek 5 is in the works,
Oh, you know
and this
what?
was
Eddie
like
Murphy was the same way. Eddie
mhm,
Murphy was like, I'm getting an Axel movie, a Shrek movie, and a solo Donkey movie. I think that's what he said.
a solo donkey movie.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I feel like the time had passed. Should have
Puss
been
in,
done
Puss in,
earlier.
you said Puss in Boots got a movie.
Yeah, but after he got announced.
What do you mean?
Like once I said announce once Shrek
It wasn't. No, it was not that far. It was not that. That was not near Shrek 2. It was way after.
was it? No, you're crazy.
Shrek 2 came out 04,
Mm-hmm.
and then Puss in Boots
06.
11.
Dang.
I told you it's not close.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
I always think
You
that
thought
they're
it were like
yeah,
yeah.
they're not like a year. I'd say like 3 years.
Yeah, but
But
not
that
even
was not
3.
That was
No.
6. No, I was close. 7.
7.
I was close. I was up by one. But
And then Last Wish didn't come out until 22. So 11 years
jeez.
is when that one came out.
I wonder. Who knows? It's like a whole lot of.
No. It's because there were so many other Shrek movies in production. I'm assuming that's where all the money went to.
Oh yeah, all the like
Yes,
direct to DVD
yes,
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Or not even direct to DVD. I think a lot of that other stuff came out in theaters. I think, but I could be wrong. I can't remember. I didn't care
But
after that.
there was a lot of like Shrek.
Yeah.
property
Because
stuff.
Shrek 3 was in theaters. I do remember that one.
Yeah.
But the other two, I can't remember. But I'm saying, like, time has passed. There's a lot of stuff. You saw clips of the old Shrek, and you said it looked like a B movie animated
Yeah,
film.
if you like put them right next to each other, it's like obviously the trailer. This
Mhm.
one looks a lot way better. Like,
Yeah.
more production, and the old one just looks like you said,
No, that's what you said. Your words. You said B
No.
movie animated straight to
like
DVD.
straight to DVD, like back to the barnyard.
Yeah. But because we have nostalgia connected to it,
Correct. Yeah.
we have those memories. And I was talking to my coworker, and I was like, "Have you shown
Your
have you
your
shown?
kids.
Yeah, they're Shrek." He was like, "No." I was like, "Okay, there you go. If you show him the new one, are you saying get out?"
Yeah, it's like tell him he just needs to leave.
So the kid, like the first impression of Shrek could be the new one, and then if you try to show him the old one,
That's
they're
not my
gonna
Shrek.
yeah exactly. So it's like,
And then he's gonna be like, "That is your Shrek. This new one, not your Shrek. I have no son."
you watch this, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't knock it till you try it. Let's get a trailer. Let's see a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see them in the world before we.
Yeah, because now it's like, okay, obviously it's gonna be the swamp, but it's like, where else are we gonna explore?
Yeah,
If it's new territory or just even seeing old
fairy tales,
old
characters
faces.
like
There we go.
like Pinocchio was the only face there, and it's
Mhm.
like there's so many more characters. Where's the wolf? Is he gonna still be there?
No, he's
Are
dead.
the 3 blind mice? Are they gonna be there? The 3 little pigs are gonna be there. Why are you
He
making it so
hoped
sad? Why are you making it all dead?
he hoped that he pulled.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many side characters I want to see, and I just can't wait to see them. Like I'm happy. My heart is happy to see a new Shrek movie
Mhm.
coming out. I just hate all this hate
Negativity.
that's going towards it.
Like I was saying, it's like people be like, "Oh, I want more of this or more like whether game, movie, TV show, something," and then you finally get it, and it's like, "Well, I don't like it. Why'd you change this or
Hmm
this? Or why are you making it woke?"
Spider-Man was a thing I was going to bring up. It's because Spider-Man, the first one, looked way different than Spider-Man 2 because he looks more like Tom Holland in Spider-Man 2, the video game,
Oh, okay. I was like, "What?"
the video game,
Okay, yeah.
like that. But
Wait,
playing the
what do you
game,
mean?
what are you talking about? What I mean,
You said Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2?
the character design for
No, yeah, no. The Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man for the PS5, they changed his face model on 1.
Oh, they changed that face model on from PS4 to PS5.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought it was
PS4
one and
was
two.
how it looked prior. I can't even remember because all I see is what we have
Two.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But PS4 original, once it went to the PS5, then it's this
hmm
new model.
Yeah. Did it
Yeah.
bother me? Probably at the beginning,
Yeah.
but I get it because it kind of fits more in that world of where he is.
Mhm.
And I just kind of accepted it, and it plays well, and I didn't bother me. It didn't take it away from me.
Yeah. Now, like, I honestly can't think unless I look it up
That's what I'm
to
saying.
see the differences.
It's
But
like those are one of the things you just kind of adopt it. He-Man, like He-Man's Netflix series looks way better than what it did back then. That changed. It was where's all the hate for that? Things change. Like things happen. Time has passed. Technology gets better. Hair gets better. Skin gets better. It's
well,
like it's gonna look better, but you might hate it because it's not nostalgia. But it is what it is.
mhm.
Just gotta wait. Gotta check it out.
Let him cook.
Now, let them cook, as they say. Daredevil. You saw clips. You saw some stuff
Yes.
for the new Daredevil
Well, I saw
series.
one
Are
clip.
you excited? It drops this week. It drops Tuesday.
I know. Drops on the 4th. I'm super excited.
I'm really, really, really excited.
I'm just more super excited to see all the other outfits that he might be wearing.
No, you're excited for John Bernthal.
No.
Yes, you are. Don't you even play? You are
What are you talking about?
so excited to see John Bernthal as Punisher again on the series.
I didn't even know he was gonna be in it.
Oh yeah, I didn't know. Yes, you did. I am so ready for this show. I'm super excited to see Kingpin back, running for president or
No, mayor?
governor.
Oh,
Governor. He's running for governor. He's running for governor.
Governor.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, at the same time, but that
After
Bucky's trying to
everything
run for
he's
it.
done, it's almost like an allegory of what's happening right now. It's like I can't wait. I can't wait to see the fighting. I can't wait to see the drama that goes in the court. Because hopefully there's more court stuff too. Because that's what I loved in
That
the
was
Netflix
pretty.
series.
Yeah, seeing once they introduced the Punisher, that whole like
The court
to the
scene.
court scenes and everything, it was really good.
Yeah, it's like all the stuff involved in a Daredevil show. It's like I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now I hope it shows me something that's gonna connect to the MCU. Maybe. I saw a funny interview where Charlie Cox, they were like, "Would you rather bring back the Defenders or join the Avengers?" And he's like, "Okay, so you're asking me to join with my best friends or join the Avengers?" It's like I'm joining the Avengers. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but the Avengers are. It's like I need to lead it to that. Is he gonna be in Doomsday? Is he gonna be in the Avengers at
Yeah,
the
because
end?
so far, I mean, I don't know, because you saw Agatha.
Yeah,
So I don't know how that
like
ended.
Wiccan is probably gonna be a part of it.
But it's like
not
nothing
Agatha.
has been shown that's like.
People think Fantastic Four is gonna be the connecting.
Well, no.
thing.
What I'm also saying is that how the Infinity Saga had, especially the first Avengers movie, right, had teased Thanos.
Mhm.
Was that the first movie?
Yeah, first Avengers.
First Avengers, right?
Yeah.
So like, obviously, if they have like one of these projects, and like I want to see like, oh, they show Doom.
Yeah.
Or like not even they don't even need to show it because Thanos most of the time like obviously the first time I think they showed his face. There was one time it showed like from here down, and he's like, I'll do it myself.
Yeah,
And then it
that
goes
was
to,
the next one. I think that was. I don't know if that was Age of Ultron, but then the movie,
but
he like grabs the Infinity
and
Gauntlet.
then it
He's
like
like,
goes up, and then obviously the camera pans up, and then it shows him. But like with this going for Avengers Doomsday, right? Like I want to see at the end like Doctor Doom like watching, but like not even show like obviously not face, but you could just show him like
In his
sitting
throne.
down and like at least the camera from this angle where you can see his hand looking, being able to see through the multiverse, essentially. Like
There-
I need something to be able to set something up here.
Let me be excited. Get me excited for the next thing.
Yeah, like
Because
for the try and get like say, get me excited for
the next movie.
the next event, like next movie. If it's leading to this Avengers, where it's gonna be like a culmination, not a culmination, but like a gathering of superheroes that need to fight this villain, big bad guy. Because that's what all the other movies did.
Yeah,
For
'cause
Infinity Saga.
Hulk, Tony, like, and it started with Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Nick came about the team, the Avengers initiative. It's like, okay, who's gonna be a part of it?
Mm-hmm.
Hulk, Iron Man was at the end. Okay, we're making a team. Boom, Hulk's in the team. Next one, I think it was there's a hammer that dropped in New York or New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Next movie is Thor. What? We found Captain America frozen. It's
Frozen.
like we're getting the first Avenger. It's like it gave us every end credit gave us something that lead to the next
To
one,
something where it was like, oh,
and it
and then
just
it's
made us
like, and then
more
you're
and
like,
more excited.
oh, they're leading to the Avengers, See, like this thing.
To be fair, though, the only hiccup they had though is that Kang is no longer the villain.
Of course not.
We did have multiple things did lead up to Kang though. Yeah,
Yes.
Ant-Man Quantumania, Loki, and I think something else. Oh, I guess WandaVision in a way was connected as well.
Mm-hmm.
Those things that connected to Kang, it kind of led to Kang. But now that he's dropped and now we got to bring Doomsday, we're almost starting from right here forward.
Yep.
You know? So we did watch Brave New
Brave New
World.
World.
We watched Captain America. We gave it a 7.
Solid
7, I gave it 7.5. It's in that range. You know, it's good, it's fun, it's awesome. You know, there are problems with it. Obviously, rewrite some of the jokes don't hit.
A lot of reshoots.
Reshoots.
Some of the CG
You do
you could
see it.
tell.
The green
green
screen at
screens,
the
yeah.
end. Yeah, I mean, like there are things that happen in that movie. Yes, it's not the best movie, but it is a fun movie.
Yeah, they cut out my boy Seth Rollins though. I mean,
Ooh.
Seth freaking
I mean,
Rollins.
I like Giancarlo, but I'm just saying that's my guy.
Yeah, but he
but-
can take a power bomb.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like that. At the end credit was, oh, the others are coming. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
But like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, no.
It's like, okay, that doesn't make me excited for the next movie.
What if he
I
had
don't
said
even
like
know.
the Doctor is coming?
No, he should have been like something about like Doom. Doomsday is come, or like the Doomsday will happen. But like that like saying the Doomsday is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
That not just saying that made me excited. Just saying the others are coming. Who are
the
they?
others can be a multitude. of
Are you
things.
talking about Galactus? Are you talking about
Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four? Are you talking who is coming for us? Others is plural.
Yeah.
So
Like,
are you talking about Galactus
like
Doom?
Silver Surfer?
The Galactus Silver Star? Is that who you're talking? Like I don't understand. I don't like it. Does not. There are too many questions to maybe be it, but that might be because they didn't have something to lead it to. I don't know. I can't even think about what's the next movie. Oh no, Thunderbolts is the next movie.
Thunderbolts. Oh yeah, and they're bringing in
Spectre, and they're bringing out all the villains that were beaten together in a team. It's like, okay, hopefully it's good. It's probably gonna be funny. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. I guarantee you, it's probably gonna be like a 7, probably again. And it's like, okay, it's like, but lead it to your final movie. Nothing's leading to the Avengers. I'm not excited for the.
Yeah, at this
Who
point,
the heck is gonna be in the Avengers at this point?
at this point, it's like how it was back in like 04, around that area where
Mhm.
it's like, oh, you're Spider Man, Fantastic Four, no connection. Daredevil again, no connection. Elektra, I mean, connection to Daredevil, but no
Mhm.
connection to everything else.
Yeah.
Blade, here you go. Random, these all are all under the same property, but they're all in their individual property.
And that's what it
So
feels
that's
like.
Yeah,
But-
like you said, this is like you said, all these movies are quote unquote leading up to something, but at the same time,
They're not.
to me, it's like it feels like they're not, which makes me not excited for another movie. But I mean, obviously it's Marvel. It's like, so I'm hoping it may be good.
And that's the thing that makes it feel worse is that there's been so many projects to come out.
Yeah.
And we know it's all in the same universe because they all talk about things that happen in the universe.
There's like some
But
mention,
nothing is
something.
leading it into the future.
Future.
So that's why I'm like, what the heck?
It's like you have a lot of TV shows, movies. Some of these do or do not connect. It's like y'all
Like-
are trying to make it connect, but at the same time, you're like, well, this isn't anymore.
Like Brave New World. You need to watch Incredible Hulk. If you didn't watch Incredible Hulk, you would be
You're
lost
completely lost
completely.
in some of the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, all of it. And you kind of need to watch the TV show too, Falcon and Winter Soldier. You need to
Yeah.
watch it because that's what led to him becoming Captain
Captain
America.
America.
And the whole thing with
Bucky.
no, not just Bucky, but Isaiah.
Oh yeah.
With Isaiah, you wouldn't
Same
know who
thing.
that was. His importance,
Yeah.
because you would have seen him in the gym punching the bag, and you would have been like, "Who the heck is this guy?" You wouldn't know that he was the OG Captain America.
Until
No,
Sam Wilson said it. Yeah.
in the
In the
until
movie.
he said it.
Until he
Yeah,
told him, he's
exactly.
like, yeah, he's a super soldier.
Exactly. So it's
Or-
like you needed to do your homework. Do I need to do my homework on Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel? Did I need to do any of that? I mean, Miss Marvel for the Marvels to
No.
know her, but it's like you would be lost. But like, is it gonna matter in the end? I don't know. I don't know if Moon Knight, She-Hulk. I don't know if they're all coming back. I want them to, because She-Hulk was awesome. I liked Moon Knight. I think he would be a funny like weirdo character that's in the corner that's been like keep flip flopping in personalities, and we were like, that guy's weird. Like it'd be funny. Like that's what I want. You know, I'm more excited for the Shrek thing than I am that. Going into video games, one of the first things I want to talk about, we were just talking about Marvel, is that James Gunn is open to make a DC version of Marvel Rivals. Would you enjoy that?
No.
No? Well, you don't play those kind of games anyway.
I play Rivals.
You play Rivals, we enjoyed it. But you
Also-
wouldn't want a DC version?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
You like DC more than Marvel?
I do, but I think Marvel's does it better. I think.
Do you think it's because they have weird characters
I
that are
think they
able to
have-
do it?
Yeah.
Because you can't do Flash, because how would you do Flash?
You have to like not dumb him down, but you have to nerf the hell out of him.
Yeah.
To make it even fair.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole thing with Flash and like the TV show. It's like, bro, it's like, does bro know he's the Flash? Because you can technically take out any villains, and yet they beat you up.
Exactly. Batman I can see. Superman I can see.
Again,
Because
OP as
Superman.
heck.
No, but you have people that fly all the time in the other one, so you can kind of see
And
it.
Rivals?
You would have to nerf him, severely.
Majorly. Yeah, severely.
Um,
Essentially, no powers.
No, because look at him in Injustice.
What do you mean? Injustice?
He's totally dumbed down in Injustice.
Not really.
Yeah, he is.
What do you mean?
Do you not think some of the people he fights in Injustice he can just kill in a snap?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
well, it's a fighting game. They have to like make it like that.
That's what I'm saying. You're being a real hater right now.
That'd be a little complicated character. to
You
do.
are being such a hater right now.
It's crazy. You're a hater.
You are being such a hater.
How am I a hater?
You are saying nothing works. No character would work.
I mean, there might. I'm
Name
not
one.
open to the idea.
Name one.
Name more.
That's a Marvel character. So you're saying
Batman?
Aquaman would win? Oh,
Batman.
Aquaman could work.
Yeah, he'd be Jeff the Land Shark.
He would be Namor. He's not going to be Jeff the Land
He's gonna
Shark.
be like-
He probably could do something like that.
I wouldn't. You'd have to have Superman, but I'd say more Superboy.
Okay,
More
bringing in
grounded
the
at
younger
that point,
ones.
yeah.
The younger crowd. Okay, Starfire. Why did I say it like
Starfire.
that?
Yeah, you
So-
just
Starfire,
I'd be more inclined for Raven than Starfire, just because
Beast Boy?
I feel like that'd be a complicated system.
You
for-
are such a hater.
What do you mean?
You are being such a hater.
So which Marvel Rivals character can shapeshift?
Technically, Scarlet Witch. Loki
No,
can
she doesn't.
shapeshift.
Does he do it in the game?
Yes, he turns into any character he can.
Yeah, but that's different from like 50
What-
different animals.
What's that than changing your shape into an animal?
It's not the same. The model is already there.
Yeah, so he can just transform into whatever thing he wants to transform into. Loki could just do that if he wanted to. His ult could be Fenrir. I don't know. It could have been.
But it could have, but they're like, it's not gonna work.
That is not what they. You don't know what they did or did not say that.
I'm pretty sure they might. It's not gonna work. Here's a lot more
You are-
easier, simple
you are
solution
being
for the
such
character
a
to do
hater.
than having freaking Beast Boy turn into like
I would
150
love to see a
different
DC
animals.
version of Marvel Rivals. That'd be so cool.
You have DC Universe Online.
Did we enjoy it?
Yes.
I really enjoyed
I
it.
loved it.
I do. I love it too. My speedster that I had there was not Flash level, but he was fun to play.
I
You
had a
know
Batman character.
that was so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You know,
Give me a revamped version of that. I know it came back last year, but
it did. Did it shut
Give
down
me-
again?
no, it's still going.
Oh, it's still going?
They added some new stuff recently. I was like, damn, cool.
So that's what you want, an MMO version of the DC universe.
Yeah, just updated, way updated.
Not
Graphically
really
wise.
updated because we enjoyed it when it was bad.
Just graphically, I guess. Make it
Even,
look-
even then, I don't think I think graphically it was okay for its time, for what it was.
Well, I mean, for its time, yeah, it was like 08,
Exactly.
which was fine because that was like PS3
You're just
era.
being such a hater. You're just like you don't want another shooter 5v5 game in the.
I mean, I'm
in
not
the
gonna
works.
play it
You would try it,
if it's free. Yeah.
yeah, just like Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such a hater, such a hater. A game that came out recently that is right there next to you is Monster Hunter Wilds. We
We
talked about it. We
we
did a
yes.
we did a tier list of the monsters for Monster Hunter World. First
Yes.
impressions of Monster Hunter Wild.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Game of the year.
What's Holander's
Game of the year.
quote? It's like everything perfect down to the last minute
Minute
detail.
detail.
Give me the year for me, yes.
we fought one monster.
We fought one. The
The Chotacabra. Chotacabra.
We fought one monster
Game
the
of the year.
size of a
Game of the year.
smaller than a Jagras.
That's
Of all
so funny,
things.
yeah. It's so smooth. The sound designs are beautiful.
The environment so far looks really good.
Environments are nice. We haven't even seen them all.
Yeah, we haven't. We've only seen what we played in the beta, and we literally played.
The beta.
And
Again.
this is the beta again.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I think I mentioned is because we were watching. What were we watching?
I mean, there are so many clips. And so
It
many
was
things out
something,
there
but
right now.
oh no, it was the recording that we did
Mhm.
where it was like, this is the base camp for here for
Mhm.
this
One area.
one area. So we haven't even seen the other ones how they're gonna
Yeah.
look, and the environment. So it's like, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
This game is definitely improvement of the game Monster Hunter.
Yes, for sure.
And it's already blown Rise out the water.
Oh yeah.
Like,
did you see the well, I forgot which numbers they were, but it's like it was World, Wilds, and Rise.
Mm.
That's their order they are right now.
oh, interesting. I
Mhm.
didn't know that.
'Cause
And based
apparently
on,
people still-
you don't know what that number was?
I can't
Or
remember. I
it-
think
what-
it was player based or something.
Well, I was actually on my list too.
Mhm.
The player count, player base of it was 1.3 million players on Steam, which
Damn.
is number 6 of all time, beating Cyberpunk and Elden Ring.
Damn.
Yes, and it's already done that. 1.6 million player count on Steam.
Did you also see all the negativity for the game?
No,
Yeah.
what? There's negative for what?
I think it mostly stems from PC players, as in like, the frame rates aren't good.
Mm-hmm.
They showed some what
Get
is
a
it?
better PC.
Right? PC master race. Some of the issues that they were having were like Fabius, is that his name?
Yeah,
Fabio?
Fabius.
Whenever someone posted a picture of him in the scene, and his face like morphed into like the Mii's, like from the 3DS.
Yeah.
Or the Wii, whatever. His face formed like that, and there were other times in cutscenes where it was your hunter and I think your handler, and their faces like turned into like diamonds or whatever.
Yeah.
And people were just like having issues, and someone's like, "Are you playing it on console?" And they're like, "No, it's on my PC." And I was like, well, sucks to suck. Some people say.
Hey, that's one person out of the 1.3 million people.
No, it's multiple people on the.
There's 20 people out of 1.3 million people. Like, my thing to you,
spaghetti,
saying about PC and people having problems. This game's been out a day.
Yeah.
This is day 2, technically.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be an update to fix hot fixes. You know, Monster Hunter World was doing.
Well, it had an update when I installed it.
And just saying, it's gonna update all the time. Monster Hunter does a great job of handling the community. So many times we're already getting free monsters as a community thing.
Yeah, I mean, look at World. It was, I don't know how many years World was out, but it was like, here's title updates.
Title update,
Monsters.
title update. Guess what? Iceborne. Guess what? Title update.
Yep,
Hot fixes. Like, yes, okay. That might mean, oh, there are things that are wrong with the game that need to be fixed. I get that. Every game has things that need to be fixed all the time. You know, maybe you're playing a game. Oh, it lags. Oh, there's one part. Okay, let's fix that. It's like that. That's all it is. Sometimes it's that small.
Mm-hmm.
They're just improving the game that they have. It is their baby, and they're gonna take care of it.
Yeah,
and it's very good. It's very awesome, and thank you so much for bringing it to us.
Yes,
finally.
I'm so excited.
Obviously, my outfit. Final topics. Pokemon Day was this week as well. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Charmander.
Yes, mine is Snorlax. Obviously, from not our last podcast, one of our last podcasts where we were both dressed up as our Pokemon for no reason. We were just cold.
Cold, yeah. That's the reason.
Yeah, that is the reason. We were cold. But Pokemon Day was here, and they announced a bunch of stuff. But one thing that's not connected to Pokemon Day, but it is connected to Pokemon, I did want to talk about, is that GameStop is discontinuing their TCG pre-orders.
I heard that.
Yeah, so you can no longer pre-order any kind of cards of Pokemon from GameStop. So it's essentially first come, first serve.
Well, that sucks.
No, I don't think it sucks. I just think, hey, make sure you have some for everyone. Don't yes, you have your friends who you can hold stuff to the side. Don't hold all of it off to the side. Off to the side?
Oof.
Off to the side. That's what I'm saying. Let it be like one of each thing for one person. You know, that's fine. You want an ETB, you want the 10, you want this, and you want one single, that's fine. Take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but don't be like control your flow of stock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't let it people have control and buy like all of it, you know.
Yeah.
Cuz man, I've seen videos of people grabbing entire things and putting in their cart.
Yeah, freaking Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I was
dude
like,
like Harvard's
bro,
and a dude like tries to take an ETB and he's the other guy like the greedy guy's like trying to grab it. It's like, dude, chill out.
it's like it's also just cards, but
I mean, yes. I
it's
mean,
also so you have all
no,
these
to be fair, some
grown people buying like bulk, essentially taking it for everyone. When then there's like legit kids that want it, and it's like, well, you can't because some a hole literally bought it all.
to be fair, some people that is their livelihood, that is their job, that is what they
I
do for a
understand
living.
that.
Yes, but you need to have it under control. Yeah, this whole thing is for kids in the sense of letting them indulge in the Pokemon world, and that's one of the reasons. That's one of the ways to do it is buying the cards. But if us millennials are buying, and it is us because this is our generation, this is our thing. If we're the ones buying it all, we need to chill out a little bit, you know.
And so whenever we go somewhere, it's like Dragon Ball Z for me,
Mm.
Digimon. It's like I'll just take 5
Like
or any ETB one.
we just went to a store and they had a bunch of One Piece cards,
Yeah,
and I asked, "What's your limit?"
limit.
Because I think not most of the time there is a limit. I asked, and they were like, "Oh, there's no limit." I could have bought the whole thing.
Yeah,
But no, it's like I'm gonna buy a few, like one from each set that they had, and then I'll be good. I don't need to buy the entirety of their boxes. I don't need that.
yeah. It's like I still have some booster packs in my room from Dragon Ball
Hmm.
that I bought a month ago,
Exactly.
and
So it's
I got 5 of them too. It's just like
just to have. But if it is your livelihood, I get it. But
it's like
don't be greedy. Don't take everything.
at that point just order it online because people do that and buy pallets of it.
Yeah.
So it's like why don't you just do that?
Or what you can do is buy like that, but buy from local businesses. So local businesses can get more business and more stock.
Now they're like they're too expensive.
Yeah, that
They're
is what
not retail.
happens.
They're not retail price. It's like, bro, how much money are you making? Because that's like you said, your livelihood. You have money, hence you're buying like 50 of these.
Yeah.
The whole card, like that whole
Community.
thing, community is a little
It's toxic.
it's toxic. I mean, every community, any
It has
fandom has
toxicity, yes.
toxicity, and it's
Yeah.
kind of ruins it for some people, especially people getting into
Want
said
to get
thing
into it,
or
yeah.
want to get into. It's like I don't want to be associated with them.
Exactly.
It's like I have a friend from work, the associate.
He's a friend from work.
He's a friend from work. But he loves Overwatch.
Mhm.
But he was like, some people, man, ruin it for me. It's like I don't like to associate with people like that. And same thing, I think he also talks about Destiny, where he was like, yeah, I don't want to associate with some of those people.
It's sometimes you gotta pick your battles.
Yeah.
Pick your battles. But another thing, so now into the actual Pokemon Day stuff. Two of
Yep.
the big things I want to talk about is Pokemon Champions.
Mhm.
What were your opinions? What are your thoughts on Pokemon Champions?
Pretty neutral. I'm not.
I mean, you're not the biggest fan of Pokemon.
No.
You've played 2 games?
No, I played a few games.
How many?
I played Pokemon Gale of Darkness.
What? Gale of Darkness.
Gale of
Okay.
Darkness. Coliseum.
Okay.
Stadium.
Okay.
Pokemon Snap.
Okay.
It's not really a Pokemon game. It's more a
No, it
picture game.
is absolutely a Pokemon game.
I don't fight people.
You don't need to fight people.
It's the world.
The world is Pokemon. So Pokemon Snap is a part of the world.
Pearl, the
Okay.
remaster version, anyway.
Yeah.
And
No, that was your last one. Shining Pearl was your last one.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I
And-
can't remember if you played Arceus.
I did play Arceus.
You play Arceus too?
100%ed it.
Okay. So Pokemon Champions is like a Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Stadium style game,
Mhm.
both on mobile and on Switch.
Switch.
Hopefully, if it's free to play, awesome. If not, I understand.
Right.
But I'm excited to see this happen because there are so many websites and so many different things where you can like do that.
Mhm.
But now it's a Pokemon like official thing.
Official thing.
So like I'm wondering how many Pokemon are going to be involved in this game. How many like what else can I do? Can I go through like all the different things in like Pokemon Stadium? Are you bringing mini games into this game? Like I need.
If they bring mini games,
Would you
now
a
you
little
think
bit?
I-
Okay, now
yeah,
you're
if
in.
it's more like Stadium, where it's like, yeah, you have your battles
Mhm.
here and there, but then you got the mini games. You got my attention.
Like if it's like okay, if it is an only multiplayer, like you just battle with people like me and you battle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand the popularity behind that. You know, people love multiplayer games.
Yeah.
People like playing with people. But let me play by myself sometimes because I yes.
Excuse me.
No, okay, I said that sentence right. Let me play by myself on that game solo. Let me go through let me go through the badges. Let me get the things. Like
Mm-hmm.
in the stadium, there was that one section where you had to fight multiple people to
Yeah.
get to the badge. You know, and that's what I want. I want another stadium, and hopefully this is it, or a Coliseum. I can't. I never played Coliseum.
Coliseum, it kind of followed the same aspect of Yellow Darkness, I believe, or
Oh,
was it
okay,
XD? What's the? I might be confusing one of those two games, but it's the one where you have like a arm, like an attachment to your arm,
that's
where
Yellow
you collect
Darkness.
the
Shadow Pokemon.
the shadow Pokemon.
That's
Yeah,
Yellow Darkness.
I like that. I legit was like, what are we talking about?
Pokemon.
But
What?
so if it's the way I was gonna say, because you're like, oh, how many Pokemons are gonna be and
Yeah.
everything, I was like, they should. What they, I think anyway, it's obviously they can start off with a certain generation and then at some point release the other ones like updates
Oh,
or
okay.
like a season pass
That'd be
almost.
cool.
A permanent
Ooh,
season
season
pass.
pass.
Well,
Oh,
season
okay.
pass,
Okay.
yeah, season pass to
Okay.
not opposed to a battle pass, because the battle pass with most games it's that they're there for a certain point. You get a few
And
free
then they're
items
gone.
here and there, and they're gone.
You saying that the seasons could literally be the regions? So it'd be
That'd
like
be
the
pretty
Johto
cool.
season,
The Kanto,
the
is
Kanto
it Kanto?
season, yeah, Kanto season. You know, the Lola season. Like
Mm-hmm.
all these things could be season based, and I was like, it's releasing more characters from that region, and you're getting outfits from that region or things like that from that region. So what you could do, you don't need to give us boom here's every Pokemon that there is that ever
Mm-hmm.
existed. You could do it via seasons. Every year you can hit the season and it gives you more from that region.
I was also gonna say also to not have too much character
Yeah.
like on the selection screen like a clutter.
Yeah.
What they could do is cycle through
Filter it.
the region
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like say if you have like what's the minimum of a character selection screen? Let's say 12. You have 12 characters from the
Kanto.
starting region, right?
Yeah,
Kanto
Kanto.
region. Say you have like 100 like or 12, right? I said.
Hmm.
And then keep it like that for a few months or weeks and then cycle through the next Pokemon of that region.
Okay.
That way it's not.
That's an interesting way of seeing it. So like every time you go in, it could be a different season slash region,
Mhm.
and it's essentially a new game because you're playing with
You're,
12 new
it's
characters.
yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Like I think that'd be an interesting
Yeah,
concept.
because
I know some people would be like, "Oh, I just want to keep playing as my main Bulbasaur."
you can't have every Pokemon in that game. You can't.
You can't not without having to like filter or
Yeah,
something
no, you'll
because
definitely have to.
like I said, you can't have that title screen cluttered. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have how Tekken is where it's like it shows a character. I
Mm.
think that's how it is. No, it's not. I don't know what game I'm thinking of. Where it's like you're selecting through the characters and there's like a lot of characters. But if you're doing like a versus match, like 1-on-1, obviously the character selection screen's not there because
Mm.
it's showing the characters like full body,
Yeah.
and then your cycle. But it's more
You're
than
kind of
12
you're
characters.
looking you're what you're saying reminds me more of Marvel vs. Capcom because you have get like suggestion for your fries in the
Mm.
middle, and then when you're selecting your characters, it pops up on the sides.
Yeah, but that one is still the characters are still in the center.
The
Like
character selection.
however many characters there
Yeah,
were,
there were a lot of
it
characters in there,
fit
more than
in
12.
that little like
Yeah.
screen or center. But yeah, I mean I like that idea more.
Yeah. Okay. No, there are definitely many different ideas that could
Mhm.
be implemented.
I guess we'll honestly have to see
We'll have to see,
once.
wait and see.
Mhm.
I'm definitely gonna probably download it and play it, and hopefully it does give me more things to do than just fight.
Mhm.
Because again, just like what we talked about beginning, we want world building stuff. I want to do more stuff in the game, not
Mhm.
just fight. You know, as
Mhm.
much as because in Pokemon and the video games, some of them had the what are they called? Dang it, like the fashion shows.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
can do other things to like I can go gamble. You know, I can go play slot machines. I can go do other things in the world of Pokemon
Mhm.
instead of just fight.
Right.
You know, and that's what one of my fun things to do. That's why I'm hoping Pokemon Legends ZA is that.
Zaw.
Is that going to be that game?
Mhm.
Because it looks like it's in the past, but not like the direct future of where we are.
Mhm.
I don't know exactly, But did you see the people are making jokes about the starter Pokemon?
No,
Do you know who the starters are?
no.
We have Chikorita.
Oh, is that the starters?
Yeah,
Okay,
Chikorita,
I saw someone, but like, why did they put Chikorita?
Totodile,
No one wants it.
and Tepig.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, they canceled Cyndaquil after his like story release, and they're like, "There's no Cyndaquil, it's Tepig."
Mm.
That's why, because if it did Cyndaquil, it would have been a whole. That would have been the whole. Is it just? Oh my God, it's not Johto. Is that someone? Shono? Oh my God, I can't. I'm pretty sure it's Johto, right? The Johto starters.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. And it's just missing Cyndaquil. Like that's the only one they're missing. It's like I wonder if that's like literally that's probably what they
It's
did.
like, I don't know why if it's their own thing.
I don't know. But
It's
anyway,
it's their own lore.
but from that trailer, it does look cool. I love the whole moving around mid fight,
Fighting.
like dodging back and forth. Like it feels more involved in fighting,
Mm-hmm.
not just like stagnant, like moving back and forth. NPC looking like.
Or they're just standing there and here's an attack.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, on the Game Boy, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, I mean you're limited
But
to the.
yeah, and then but brand new ones where they do that, it's like now it's weird. I don't know why, but it did seem fun. It does look cool. I love the outfits. The outfits were very dope
For the
for the main characters,
Mm-hmm.
and you can parkour, jumping
Yeah,
off
I
of
saw.
buildings and like doing like a weird like pair.
Jeez.
Knock this like oh my God, now I'm coughing. Like a parachute thing to go between buildings and stuff. Like that was super surprising.
Mm-hmm.
So that means there might be stuff to adventure, like just to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Because and Pokemon Arceus, not to be rude, it was a little open.
It was too open with a lot of nothing.
There was a lot of nothing. There was a lot of
I mean, you have
land.
Pokemon, but it's just like
And that's cool. And they're all
Yeah.
walking around. They're in the worlds of the Pokemon world. Like that's fine. That's
Mhm.
awesome. But there was a lot of nothing out in the
Mhm.
world except for just fighting. And there were some collectibles
yeah.
that were a pain to find.
Yep.
But they were there. But now we're in a city, so I'm hoping I can do more. The stuff I literally just said.
Mhm.
Maybe there's a fashion show. Maybe there's a casino. Maybe there's some other stuff I can check out.
Mhm.
I don't know. But let me have the opportunity to go adventure that.
Right.
I get Pokemon Arceus was the very beginning. Was like the first Pokeball, the for Arceus, the god, all that stuff.
The God.
Are you gonna buy or play any of them?
No.
What if I got it physically?
No, I have to take out my Switch.
Oh my! Yes, obviously I think I just Switch.
Yeah.
What's your Switch doing right now? Building dust?
Just chilling.
It's
just
dead.
be chilling.
No, it is dead.
It's
It
alive.
is like
It's alive and well.
yeah, whatever. But I'm excited.
Mm.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited for new Pokemon stuff. I've been out of the loop for quite a while. I feel like anyway, I could not tell you anything from the new generation. I don't even know what the new region's called. But I just love Pokemon. Not as much as Digimon. But I guess that's a hot take too, right? Digimon's better than Pokemon.
It's because it is.
It is. It's more in depth. It's more
It has more
emotion.
It's more
More
real.
story.
There's more real dangers.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby, dudes were trying to lava the Earth, and the other ones were trying to drown the Earth. Though that's some pretty big problems. But in these most recent ones, there's not. So, I rebuck your thing you just said. I don't know what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should end this podcast.
Also, another thing, going back to Monster Hunter. People saying it's too easy,
Yes.
and I'm like, well, the people saying that are probably people that can like in under like 5 minutes take out fatalities.
Mhm.
Deal. Here's some things to make it easy, harder for people that say it's way too easy.
Yeah.
So the person's like Monster Hunter Wild's difficulty challenge for veterans.
Which we are. So let's see if we can do this. I know if the Fatalis on that list, we can't do it because we didn't beat him.
The first thing, walking only, no sacred.
Okay. Which is
Um,
fine. We've done that. We've played OG Monster Hunter. We
Yep.
can do that.
Number 2, no Palico.
Oh, that would make it harder. Yes, for sure. We're used to it because of World, but I think we could do it.
No use of Slinger grapple.
Honestly, I didn't even use it fighting the Chotacabra.
Every potion you drink, you flex in real life.
Why don't you do that and then flex emote? Because then that monster could come for you.
Well, that way, essentially, when you pose, if you're about to get hit, you won't notice it.
What?
It's
What do you mean
like,
you
like
don't
obviously
notice it?
because when you do it in game, it gives you like a
You
small
stop.
window after, and you can like roll out the way.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it in real life, you have to put your controller down.
Well, I'm saying do the emote in game. Can you move when you do an emote?
Yeah.
I thought you had to finish the emote before you could
No,
move.
you can cancel it midway.
Oh, see, in my mind you're stuck.
Oh yeah.
But
No.
okay, yeah.
Admit Monster Hunter Stories 2 is better than Rise and World.
And World, no, crazy, crazy.
You already failed the challenge.
Rise though. I could argue.
No focus mode aiming.
No
Apparently, I
focus.
guess you can
Oh
do
no, the
without it.
focus mode. The to hit those weak spots.
Right. So no
Yeah,
aiming.
that's
You're
fine.
just gonna- No use of pop-up camps.
We haven't got to that yet, but I understand.
I did it in the beta
Okay,
once because I was curious on how it worked. Watch Monster Hunter movie.
we already have.
Yeah.
You own it.
Yeah.
Actually, we've seen it twice. I think.
What?
We've seen it like twice. I think. So there's only one I couldn't do.
Yeah.
Which is admit
Admit
stories.
2.
To be fair, though, I have
Two.
not played 2, nor have you.
No, but your wife has.
My wife has, but I'm just saying, like, I can't say it's better than the world. Maybe she thinks it's better than world. I don't know. World is a special place in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'd have to play it to see.
Mm-hmm.
But that involves me also putting that many hours into that game as well. So I also have to play the first one to get to the second one. It might not happen because it's not my style of game. But anyway, that's a funny list.
Yeah.
That's a funny like difficulty list. We could do most of that stuff. We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's no problem. We've played Monster Hunter. I played from Try. You played from like Freedom Unite.
Yeah.
So we've had the difficulties that
Yeah.
people have gone through. So it's nothing to us.
Mhm.
You know, I want to go into Generations sometimes because it's so difficult.
Yeah.
You know,
of
so
stuff.
yeah, it's exactly. This game isn't easier. It's the mechanics that have the mechanics that they improved on has made the game feel easier, but it
Mhm.
is not. Because I guarantee you, the later game stuff is
Yeah,
gonna
we're
get even
like
more
obviously
harder.
the first one that we fought because we did fight in the beta.
But not only because we fought in the beta, because we have so much experience with our main weapons that we
Mhm.
have, we were whooping that dude.
Yeah.
You
No
know,
chance.
no chance. You know, so it's just like if you're a veteran, you might feel it, but man, am I excited to do it. You know, I'm not. I don't care if it's easier. It's just making me happy.
Yeah.
Rise felt easier
Yeah, with the wire bugs.
with the wire bug and stuff. It made me honestly. That was my first opinions about it. Is that it was easier. You know, I didn't feel that with Rise. I don't feel like it's easier.
Rise.
Yeah, Wilds. I don't feel like it's easier.
Mhm.
I feel like it's better.
Yeah. Like honestly, the movement's smoother,
Mhm.
like for your hunter and everything.
Like the life improvements of that game.
Yeah,
is
it's
better.
they're I feel like they're improving a lot more, which is
Yeah.
great. So I was
Mhm.
like, it's like we're gonna hit a wall at some point, but that just comes with the territory.
Yeah, it
With
does.
Monster Hunter anyway.
It
And
does.
that's any on any like
Game like that.
game like that. Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a true nerd. Thank you so much for your support. And if you want to continue to follow us, there's our link tree in our bios, descriptions. Check us out, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will catch you on the next one. Latest.
See ya.